Sleep training. Do we know what we're doing?
So, sleep training. If y'all want to know what I did, you guys, y'all, I don't know. So, basically, this is gonna sound bad, but we started around Thanksgiving because, surprise, surprise, people had things to say about co-sleeping, which we were doing it pretty safely, in my opinion. But I'm the kind of person that just like wants to get people off my back, which is probably not a good thing. Also, it's snowing outside. Yay. But anyways, we started around Thanksgiving, like the day after, I think. And this is a side note, but I don't think that we were all the way ready for sleep training. So for all you moms out there, if you feel like your baby isn't ready, or you aren't ready, or your family isn't ready, just take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. Don't listen to all the people out there that will give you, oh yeah, 3 to 6 inches. Don't let all those people tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing, because it's ridiculous, honestly. But anyways, so we started Thanksgiving and it was kind of rough. So Jamie Otis from Married at First Sight has a blog, and she wrote in her blog on how she sleep trained her child at like 13 months old, I believe. I have no idea, but I'll put the blog below so that you can see what she did, and we kind of tried to follow that. She did a modified Ferber method, so there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in cry it out, but that's what we did for the first night, and actually it didn't go too bad. She went to sleep in about 30 minutes the first night. I think it was 30 minutes. And it actually didn't go too bad. I stayed up, my husband stayed up until 11 that night, and she woke up one more time. And we did it again. I think it was, we went and checked on her a minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes, and then 15, 16 minutes, and never longer than that. And then I think the next time she woke up was around 2 or 3, if I can remember correctly. And it was so much better than what we were experiencing before, because she was getting up pretty much every hour some nights while we were co-sleeping. I think it's because she could smell me. I'm not sure. We are about 7.5 months with successful breastfeeding, so there's that. She did well the first night, and we kind of got really hopeful that it was going to be great. Yeah, no. The second night was a little bit more terrible, but not bad, actually. It just took her a little bit longer to go to sleep, but she got up less than the first night. And the third night, apparently teething started, so there was that. So it kind of threw a wrench in everything. We kind of did a mix of the sleep training and co-sleeping. So she would sleep in a room for the first half of the night until maybe 12 to maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, and then we would bring her basically back to our room because we were too exhausted to keep doing the Ferber method through the night because we're both working full-time, both work a ways away. And we did that for about a month until Christmas.
Look, I cleaned off half the table, okay?
Okay. The news just came on with the snow.
Yeah, they said the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
3 to
Well, they
6
said
here.
6 to 9 inches.
Here?
No, up further.
Yeah, I said 6 to 10. This is the difference of an inch.
Anyway,
Here's
so
3 to 6, right?
what?
Here's 3 to 6. Though,
Yeah.
With ice.
So successful sleep training ended up being around Christmas time. In between there was times when I really had trouble because she was teething. She got her first bottom 2 teeth in that month, and there were nights where she was just crying and I was crying, and my husband Ryan, who doesn't want to be in the camera right now, went to get her, and basically we just co-slept that night. And honestly, I feel like if we had stuck to the sleep training stuff, it probably would have happened faster. What do you think?
Maybe? I don't know.
It would have happened faster if we stuck to it.
Probably would have stressed you out more.
Yeah. But we just did what was best for us. So around Christmas, I don't know if it was because we were home for 10 or 11 days, but eventually she just got it. I don't know if we actually did any more than we were doing. Did we?
No, same thing.
But did she wake up as many times?
Probably not quite as many.
Yeah. So I think she just eventually got it by herself. She learned to self-soothe in her own way. I think what was helpful is we were home all day to be able to be connected with her and to spend some quality time with her. And then it continued. So this week is probably week 4, I think. Is it week 4? Week 3. It's week 3. And she has mostly been sleeping through the night. Every once in a while she will wake up around 2 or 4 and just need to either be comforted or to be nursed back to sleep. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. So I would say that my mood has improved significantly, and I'm actually getting sleep. I still wake up and check on her on the baby monitor, but I mean, it's been largely successful. Where her nap schedule is a little bit different. Some days she'll sleep 4 30-minute naps, and other days she'll sleep 2 30-minute naps and 1 long nap. So long nap being anywhere from an hour to a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day. But it's not consistent. And we're going to try to be more consistent and keep her on a schedule. Every night she has a routine. Her routine is on bath days. So on bath days, it's around 6:30. We give her a bath. She likes to play in the water and splash. So we recently let her just sit in there for a longer period of time. And then we get her, put lotion on her, dry her off, and put her in her pajamas. And then Ryan does story time. And then after that, I nurse her and put her in a sleep sack. Actually, I put her in the sleep sack, then nurse her, and then set her down and say goodnight and kiss her on the forehead and put her down in the crib, and she is out in at the minimum 5 minutes. No, maximum 5 minutes. But it wasn't easy, and I feel like you have to be ready to do it. I've been told that babies will go to sleep through the night when they're ready. But we did what was best for us because we were exhausted. So, we just couldn't do it. I mean, well, by we, I mean me, because I was the one getting up and breastfeeding. My husband could sleep through it all. So yeah, right, Ryan? You could sleep right through it. And you continue to sleep right through it. So now when I have to get him up to go check on her, I have to still wake up. And I still have to get him up to be able to check on her. So there's that. But like right now, I don't have the video of her sleeping, but she is sleeping right now, and it has been about 20 minutes since she's been down. So
Also, here's some footage for the family of Miss Eva.
what are you doing, baby girl?
So, stay tuned for the next 3 minutes.
Yucky, yucky, yucky. Thank you.
Also, please excuse all of the really funny faces that I make. They crack me up.
Oh, go the opposite way of the thing that I have for you to stand up on. Yep, because that's what's smart.
Oh my god. She just farted. And then it ran away.
Okay, if it ain't good weather, I guess she just stay somewhere or something.
You're getting more effective, aren't you? Look at that face.
Good. Yum, yum. Yes, it's good. Sure, that's good. Little cheeks look just like a little chipmunk from the store, you know?
You good?
Also, excuse the chewing because you're supposed to over-exaggerate your chew so they can see what you're doing.
I'm gonna go buy a food line over there when I go home from Kansas and get a gallon of milk. So I have some milk.